Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do a review on these 3 new products that I found at Rite Aid. They are from Maybelline, and it is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I picked up the shade 115 in Ivory, as well as the Maybelline Master Prime, and I chose the Blur+Smooth. And then the Master Conceal in number 10 Fair. This is the lightest one that I saw there. I use concealer as highlight underneath the eyes, down the bridge of my nose. So I don't actually use it to conceal anything. I just use it as highlighting. So that's why I picked up a really light shade. And I'll go ahead and start with the primer first. I really enjoy this primer. It works really well for being drugstore. And I like that it just smooths everything out. It gives me a nice good foundation or good base for my foundation. It makes everything go on really smooth, very nice and clean, and it dries really quick. I put it on and kind of just sets really fast so I can go in with foundation right after. It's not, I guess you would say it's not really silicone based, so it doesn't have that like slippery feeling like some other primers do. It kind of goes on very smooth, very silky, and then it sets, and then it's dry, and then it just has like a really like powder finish. It's not going to feel like, you can't really, it's kind of hard to describe. You have to like kind of feel it to know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't have that velvety finish that some primers do, that you can kind of feel it afterwards and you can kind of play with it. This will set and it's going to dry, and it's going to have like a nice powdery type of feeling. So that's what I really like about it. It's very fast and it gets the job done. It gives me a nice, well, let's see what it says that it's supposed to do. It's supposed to visually blurs tone imperfections and smooths fine lines, which it does. It kind of gives me a nice, really even base for the foundation. Prime skin for a smooth start. It's lightweight, non-oily formula, that's true, and it does not clog pores. So yes, I really like this. I think it works really well, and I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and I like using it also with my L'Oreal matte as well. And the foundation, I really enjoy this foundation. It's for normal to oily skin. And again, if you haven't seen my other review, I have a really dry skin. I don't have oily skin, so I can't really say if it controls oils in the oily T-zone areas. My skin's really dry. And I actually found that this one kind of clinged to my dry patches on my face. So what I ended up doing was putting a little bit of my Sonia Kashuk oil as well as some moisturizer right before I used it, and it kind of fixed that problem. So I don't have that problem anymore where it kind of clinged onto the dry patches around my nose, on my chin. It kind of fixed that problem for me. So if you have any dry patches on your skin, you're gonna want to really moisturize very well, because this will cling on to those areas. I really enjoyed this foundation as well. I really liked it. It gives you a nice, I'm wearing it today, obviously. I'm wearing everything today so you guys can see what it looks like on. But it gives me a really nice, smooth finish. It covers up all, it's not like a full coverage foundation. Let me see what it says here on the back. This is supposed to mattify and refine pores. I can still see my pores pretty well. I wouldn't say that it like makes all your pores look like you don't have any. I don't know, I don't think it's very good for the pore part about it. It matches natural tone, that's true. It's really good, perfect match for my skin. As you can see, like it matches my skin almost perfectly. I don't really even need to blend it down the neck very much because it just looks so good. It's a natural seamless finish. Yes, it's a very nice finish. And yeah, it lasts a really long time. It doesn't claim to be long lasting or anything, but it looks good on me throughout the day. So I really enjoyed this foundation as well. On me, it doesn't look very super matte because again, I put moisturizer underneath the foundation as well as a little bit of oil because I have super dry skin. If I didn't put anything underneath my skin, if I didn't put any moisturizer or any oil, it would look super duper matte. So it is matte. It's like, it's too matte for me because I'm dry. But if you have oily skin, this is gonna look perfect. If you have oily skin, it's probably gonna look how it looks like right now on me, because I put oil underneath my foundation. I put the Sonia Kashuk oil. So yeah, I do love this foundation. I give it a 4 stars because which means I really like it. I didn't give it a 5 because it does cling to my dry patches, so I did kind of have to work with it and find a solution on how to fix that. But other than that, it works really well. I would definitely repurchase this. If I ran out yesterday, I would definitely repurchase it and buy it again. It's a really good foundation. The only thing I don't like is the packaging. It's a very heavy glass packaging. It doesn't have a pump, which gets really messy. You could already see in there, it gets really messy. I really don't like it when foundations don't have a pump because a pump really helps, you know, give you the right amount of foundation so you don't really waste a lot of product. So that's the only thing I don't like, is that it is a heavy glass bottle with no pump. This packaging is awesome. I love this type of packaging. It kind of even reminds me of the L'Oreal. It's like the same exact thing. And I've already done a review on this. If you are interested, it's already on my channel. And I'll just go ahead and link it in the description box below in case you're interested. But these look exactly the same. And I love this packaging. It's the best. And now on to the concealer. Comes like this, and then you open it up and it's a little squeeze tube. And I love this concealer. It works so good. I wouldn't say it's as good as my Pro Longwear concealer because it's not, the coverage is not as good as the Pro Long, but other than that, it works really good. It doesn't crease on me. I put it on and I set it right away, and it's a really good drugstore concealer. I would say it's comparable to the Pro Long, but it just doesn't have the same amount of coverage. It doesn't have like that really intense coverage, because with this, sometimes I feel like you can still see my little freckles if I don't put enough on. But other than that, it works awesome. I love this. It is, let's see what it says it claims to do. It camouflages imperfections and dark circles, full coverage, high resistance, undetectable finish. I wouldn't say it's like super duper full coverage, but it is really good coverage for a drugstore. My Pro Longwear concealer is just, the coverage is just insane. You can't see anything, like you can't see my skin underneath, whereas this, you can still kind of see some skin underneath. And then it could be just the way I'm applying it, because I don't go really crazy with it. I put it on and I blend it out with a beauty blender. So that could also be it, because I did hear that if you put too much, it will crease. So I kind of used a light hand, but I think it looks really good. I really love this. This is my new favorite concealer from the drugstore. I really enjoyed it. So I give this a 5 stars. I love it. Totally love it. And this one too is a 5 star. I love this one as well. So that is it for the review. If I left anything out, if you have any questions about anything, then go ahead and just leave them in the comments below. I will answer them as soon as I can. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I know that last time in my last review for the L'Oreal, I didn't include demos, and I was kind of like, well, it would probably be really helpful if I put on the foundation so they can see what it looks like. So hopefully that was a lot better for you guys to see how I use everything and what it looks like as it's going on and so forth. So hopefully this was a lot really helpful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I will see you in my next video.